Welcome back, folks. I'm going to show you guys how to use the Frankenfish as kind of a level and XP farm in a money farm. Yesterday, when you guys saw me do the video, I think I was in like the 700,000 range. Right now, I am at the 1.1 or 1.2 million dollar range, and just want to kind of show you guys can make pretty good darn money on these Frankenfish, especially if you're in that 30 to 50 range or above. These are a really good way to make money. But anyway, the one thing I will say too before you start is you want to probably have all these done, obviously, and you want to be collecting all these stuff for that you'll need for the mission, the Frankenfish mission. And as you can see, I've done caught about 100 of them yesterday total, and this is the mission you want to have active. You'll track it, and once you have all these things, you're going to want quite a bit, at least 50 items of all these, before you do it. But anyway, guys, you can do it with less if you want. But the one thing to know here is also, if you want to go ahead and catch more of these, you can go down to the event packs, and there's this DUI, do-it-yourself potion making kit right here, and it will have everything in it that you're going to need. Once you've done the rest of the missions of these, then you can come grab these, and that'll give you enough for 13 more, and then you'll walk over to this potion thing, add them to the potions. But guys, I'm going to show you guys, take you to the lake, or I'm going to take you to the video of me catching them yesterday, because we have a new way of catching them. To start off with, once you have the items, you're going to want to go into the cauldron, and if you do need more than one slimy crank to do it this way, but you can just catch them normal by going back and catching one at a time. But what you can do also that works is, I want to thank Q1 from the stream on giving me the idea to try this out. You go and you'll cast out multiple slimy cranks in the one event and use a rod stand. And as you can see, we're going to do it on 3 different poles. By the way, as long as you have the Zeus, that's a really good pole that catches them fine. I can use a Tropicana, some of them other big poles too. They don't really fight on them. Like, this is a Tropicana, as you see later on, it will not fight with them. Also, guys, if you guys are having any issues with the Halloween events, down in the description is going to be the playlist for all the Halloween events. They are exactly the same as last year. I've tested them already. And also, too, we're going to be live streaming a lot during this event, so make sure you guys had the bell so you guys know when we're doing them. Last night we did about 100 of these things. But anyway, guys, you're gonna want to get one hook. You'll hear the sound when he hooks. It kind of sounds like I don't know. You'll know though when you see it. And then once you get one hooked, you're not gonna want to bring it in. So this is kind of like the monster fish or the unique trick, where you can catch multiples on a, there you go, see we got hooked here, and then what you're going to do is set that pole down, and then go ahead and get another one hooked on another slimy crank here. But we did this multiple times. We actually caught 3 on one go, and as long as you have multiple slimy cranks, this works really well. At the very end here, I'll put the clips together of catching it on the right in a row. We had all 3 of them hooked up and caught them. And so once you get a couple hooked up, you can drag them in, but don't catch them until you got them, hooked on 2 poles. Then you want to catch them, bring them in, and you can do this with as many poles as you want, as long as you got enough slimy cranks, and they'll stay hooked. But they do like to come unhooked, so I'd actually recommend just doing it with 2 poles. But like I said, we did do it with 3, and we were able to do it that way. But as you can see here, this is how you catch multiples per potion fish that you do, every time you put the items in the cauldron. But hopefully this helps you out. You can make a ton of money doing this. It's about $100,000 in a big bag if you have the big bag. And you can catch quite a bit of them. We caught about 100 of them total yesterday. So, and also, guys, as you're gonna see in this next clip, make sure you're using a leader, especially on the smaller poles. You might be able to catch a bunch of them without it, but it might break you off, bite you off just like that, how it did to me. And you definitely need a leader, and you don't want to lose a slimy crank over that, guys. Here are some of the bags we caught. We caught these are I think 3 of the 5 or 6 bigs we caught. You can see they're good money, decent XP, especially in that mid tier level. And here is the video of the flying Frankenfish, and then I figured I'd add this in here so you guys can see it. And then also here is where we caught 3 of them, so you can see it's possible 3. We did this multiple times, so we know it works pretty well. But 2 poles works better than 3. 3, they have a tendency to get off on one of them. This is the only time we could get 3 because they were unhooking themselves. And again, big thanks to Q1, who was the person that gave me the idea to try this out. So thanks a bunch, Q1. And hopefully, guys, see you guys in the next stream. Have a good one, folks.